phone.
All right, we are going. Yo! All right, let's get that intro fired up.
Fire up, baby.
Gotta find it.
Welcome to the Tar and Feather Podcast. Here are your hosts, Mustached Vet and Ganglion Cortex.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Welcome aboard. Friends
We are
and family.
recording episode 14 in your face.
14. That's a big number.
In your face.
That's pretty interesting because that's how many subscribers we need to get 100 on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. That's right. 14 more subscribers. We are up to 86 subscriptions for our channel.
I can't believe it.
As of right now, we are at, that's so cool. 86 people. Holding strong. Haven't lost any. We just keep growing one by one every couple weeks, which is still pretty dope.
It is a revolution.
We are two dorks talking to each other, and occasionally we have a guest.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for a guest the next time.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, we have guests on every so often. We're kind of reeling it in a little bit and doing our thing.
Bringing it back home.
Getting acclimated, getting used to talking to each other on a computer screen. He's Ganglion's in Arizona. I'm in Pennsylvania, and he's staring into a big light. I kind of have one. I got my ceiling fan right above my head, blinding me. So there we go.
It's what we do to have a great, beautiful production for you, our viewer.
Go back to episode 1 if you want to get to know us. If you're brand new to this show, to this channel, we're pretty cool. We explain how we know each other and how we got this thing going and whatnot. And Ganglion, your name is all messed up again.
I'm typing on a phone here. Gablion. All right, well. I am Gablion. I'm Gablion today, so.
You got some fat thumbs for being fit.
Because the phone's... It's a phone. I'm not used to it. I need a computer with the clicky-clacky and a real keyboard. Thank you.
Sausage. You got some sausage thumbs. Sausage thumbs. Say that.
Yeah, well.
Sausage thumbs. Sausage thumbs. Sausage thumbs.
It's either that or the voice to text, and we all know how that's been working out.
Oh, no. Yeah, that dude irritates me when people do that, to be fair. You're the only person that does it, and I can handle it because I know what you're doing.
It's partially a deciphering mechanism to see, can you translate it? It's like Navajo wind talker speak.
Well, we need good luck.
Anti-AI.
Do you need good luck to translate your text?
Some of them.
Yeah. For sure.
I speak as clearly as I can, and it seems to get the words more mixed up the louder I speak,
Yeah.
There's plenty of videos online showing it. It's not just
I think you gotta be like the arsonist has oddly shaped feet.
You gotta really pronunciate each word.
You gotta really enunciate. Get that enunciation out. Really talk right to
I don't know.
microphone.
I thought it was gonna take over, and it was supposed to know how to do things, and it can't even just hear what I'm saying.
Well, apparently, my grandpa lets me watch the Powerball. Anyways,
I tried watching it, and it doesn't seem like it's ever on whenever they're doing the drawing. So I don't know.
The Powerball?
Yeah, I don't know how anyone ever watches it.
Oh no, I've bought one. I bought a Powerball ticket like 12 years ago, and then I never followed up on it. So I could have had a winner.
It's true.
Yeah, it was in the Jeep when I sold it.
I don't know. It seems like a scam.
The ticket was in my visor.
I think there's only like a 90-day or 180-day window.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's right.
Time limit on that. Hey, Guess what?
What's the word here, Mick? Oh, you getting it going again?
Yeah.
I like it. All right.
Yeah, so I trimmed it back in January. Buzzed it all the way to a 1. Didn't get rid of it fully. Buzzed it to a 1. Oh, we're back. We're back, baby. We're back.
Beautiful.
Got them fresh curls.
That needs to happen from time to time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the left side was feeling a little thin, so I had to chop it all off. I had to chop the right side off because it was so thick. And the left side had like 2 hairs that I was twisting. I was like, nope, can't have that.
Mm.
You can't even see the left side 100% at one point.
All right. I'm glad to see it coming back strong.
Yeah.
I need to shave. I need a haircut too, but I'm kind of like nervous about doing it, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of hair.
Yeah. Mine's past my shoulders now.
Yeah.
The mullet is fully grown.
The mullet has formed.
Mullet is fully grown right now.
It is long hair season.
Long hair don't care.
I figure my hair is only going to be this nice when I'm young, when you're like, just gets old, brittle. I don't know.
Or long hair, lawn care because, I got to mow grass now.
And you have built-in protection from the sun. No more redneck.
Boom.
Eco-friendly. No need for sunscreen.
Turn the hat to the front. Block the front. Hair blocks the back.
You've got it all covered. Okay.
Can't call me a redneck because my neck ain't red, doggy. I got regular neck.
That's right.
Call me regular neck.
Ain't no fool around here.
Oh. Also, I want to talk about another thing. These stickers that we got from Sticker Mule. Dishwasher friendly.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a mount time. I don't know. Probably won't survive 14 times going through it.
Well, maybe not. Maybe one time. At least one time. This was put through the dishwasher last night, and it doesn't look faded or anything. Look at that. Look how fresh that looks.
Yeah.
In your face, Tar and Feather podcast.
Well, no fear. I'm putting them on your windows.
I've got a bunch of goodie bags all packed up. I just need to go to UPS and mail them off. It is such a pain to have the guy individually send them off. So I did buy a label maker, and I got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
You go to UPS, the UPS website, and buy a sticker?
It depends on the label maker, and you just create a UPS account, and you can input everything on there, and they'll have everything.
And then you just take it to UPS, and they just pew.
You just drop it off, and they'll give you a receipt. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
Yeah, I got some nice black packages that we could stuff all of the. What are they called?
Nice. The keychain.
No, not the keychain. The bags. What are the bags called that you can put? They're not envelopes.
A sleeve.
You got a special word for them. Yeah, they're kind of like sleeves.
Okay. All right, so they got a little protector in there?
Nope. My orders. It's been a while. I ordered them a month ago. And I have been on... Oh, they're called poly mailers.
Yeah.
So I bought 100 poly mailers and a label machine and I'm going to get that all set up over here in the studio. So then I can get like a station.
Nice.
To get stickers and magnets and stuff out to people.
The warehouse.
For gifts and stuff, And if you want to donate, who knows? I might throw my Cash App in. Because eventually I will be getting a cool interface so that we can have in-studio guests here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the studio's looking great. Yeah,
so we can have a bunch of Rebel rousers.
we'll expand our sphere of influence across the globe, nationally and renowned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Our voices will be heard from across the flat earth.
From sea to shining sea. Be the next era of pirate radio. Well, not really, because it's on YouTube, but
hey,
I have looked into that.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
It'd be the C.
Yeah. Oh, dang, got me.
You can go either way.
I was like, man, what is it gonna be? What is it?
You can go either way. R.
Yeah. So whichever one someone uses first.
Yeah, you just switch it. But everybody says R, so it's easy to remember. The C. It'd be the C.
That's one of them dad jokes.
It is one of them dad jokes. I think
I like dad jokes. They're pretty funny.
So we got a restaurant down the road from us called Island Pizza, and one of the waiters was like, "Hey, want to hear a joke?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely." And he's like, "What's a pirate's favorite letter?" That's where I got it from. So shout out to that dude.
Nice. Yeah.
I think his name's Jeff.
All right, Jeff. You're the man.
It's probably not Jeff.
Bringing it in.
I think it's Jeff.
Yeah, it's Jeff now.
It's Jeff now.
It's Jeff around these parts, buddy.
So it should be pirate season. Good. I need to get the kayak out.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before stream about spring, summer activities. Those are going to be popping off now.
Yeah. Well, with the baby, it's a little different.
Just a little.
So, just a little.
And you can still do other things. Old. Yeah.
Yes, like baseball games.
Age doesn't matter for things like that. They're like a little monkey. They just cling on to you.
Yes. Baseball games. Rodeos. There's a rodeo coming up in July.
I bet that's pretty cool.
Charles Wesley Godwin. He's a pretty good country singer. He's gonna be playing at the rodeo at the Santander Arena here in Reading. So
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get tickets near the chutes where the bulls will be coming out.
Oh, okay.
And then that gives you like a far look to the stage, because the stage is gonna be on the opposite side of the stadium or the arena. So, yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
It's where the Reading Royals play, the hockey team, the local hockey team.
Never heard of it. But that's cool. Rodeos are fun. Those are always a lot happening.
Rodeos are a blast. I like going to there's some local rodeos down in Maryland that were a lot of fun. Nice outdoor rodeos on somebody's farm. Those are
okay.
Fun. Yeah.
That's my jams there. Some big trees.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if we get some sheep, maybe Emma can do some mutton busting. You know what mutton busting is?
No.
So it's where you put the kid on a sheep and they hold on. They got to hold on for 8 seconds.
Nice.
So they don't sit on it, but they hug the sheep.
Okay.
And then they got to hold on for 8 seconds.
All right. Okay. You definitely okay.
It's pretty cool.
Let's get that Cash App for the sheep.
Yes, for sheep. Sheep.
Because Scott has a lot of grass, and he needs an eco alternative to keeping it short, keeping the eco cycle moving forward. Let's do it. Let's do it, fam.
Yeah. Yeah. Might throw in the Cash App. I don't know. I feel weird asking. Donate to the cause.
Right now, our current goal: 100 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go, fam.
That is our current goal. We're here having fun. That's all it is. That's all we're doing here. We're here to have fun. We're here to blow off some steam.
Just happen to really like stickers, so as a byproduct, there's a lot to go around.
Mm-hmm. We do like stickers, and we do like magnets.
I love stickers, magnets, all kinds of art. Yeah.
What was the holographic one that you made with the rooster? So Julia's dad stopped by the other day. Yep, that one. Julia's dad stopped by the other day, and I was looking at his truck, I was walking on his rear bumper. He's got that thing put right on the bumper.
Nice.
It looks clean on chrome.
And that's almost the same material as the one that went through the washer machine, so it's going to hold up for a while.
Yep. So, yeah, those are outdoor stickers, outdoor stickers, so you can put them on the outside of your car if you want.
I would say sun resistant.
Yeah.
I have some that are about 5 years old, and they're fading now, but that's 5 years in the Arizona sun. So,
ooh, yeah,
go figure. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I do like me some Sticker Mule, and that's where we got our T-shirts made too. So our custom T-shirts printed. So it's a pretty nice place.
So keep my eye on for the next deal. Yep, you better believe it.
Yeah,
next sticker deal. Get something popping.
Yeah. If you donate $20, we'll send you a T-shirt.
You heard it.
Yeah, because I just got to order it and then get your address, and
we can even make a custom
one. So
boom, we'll even do a new design. Who knows?
Oh, who knows? Maybe you'll get a mystery shirt.
Mystery. Oh man,
hey, you want to do that raccoon with the get well soon balloon?
I don't know. Maybe I do like mystery shirts though.
That's probably my favorite picture that I that I created. Like when we were first starting this, I was like, what can I make with Canva, right? And I was like, I saw this raccoon with the get well soon balloon as roadkill, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put Tar and Feather Podcast at the top of it. We're coming through.
I like it.
We're wrecking stuff. Watch out. Stay out of our lane.
I was looking at some of my earlier projects too, and like, wow, it's come a little ways. Not a lot, I guess, but a little. So it's actually takes a lot of effort. You know, it's not like you just can do it in 2 minutes. I mean, some people can certainly.
Well, if you get used to it and you know what you have all the the templates planned out and stuff. It's like making memes.
That's the biggest part.
If you have the templates down and you kind of get like a good repetition, then you can just go off of current events sometimes and just toss in some different words. Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. See.
Keep rolling.
What? Let me add something here. I'll pull it up.
Keep rolling. Move in, move out. Hands up and hands down. Back up.
Auto library.
What am I do now? Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up and hands down.
I'm going to share something here in a second. It's very important.
Sherry.
We're waiting on the upload gods.
Bowberry. Sherry, Bowberry, bam, bam. Banana, bam. Ooh.
Captivating.
Today.
Provocative.
Tomorrow. Subscribe today. Do it. Subscribe.
I got some more coming too.
Hit the bell for notifications. Listen to what we wrote on the bottom of the screen.
That is our main objective today. But
you heard that right. Listen to what we wrote. Listen to what I write.
Oh,
understand what I read.
Man, so I went camping last weekend.
Yeah?
I need to do more camping.
What was that, Mount Graham?
Yeah, Mount Graham area, but
was that
Mount Graham was closed.
Did you go past Morenci?
No, but that may be my next adventure.
Safford?
It's before Safford, yeah.
Oh yeah.
191.
I got some family in that area.
To the 366.
Got some family in that neck of the woods.
Camping at 7,200 feet, so that was nice. Perfect weather. And there was no wind for 2 days. It was like
really
kind of unreal, really. Yeah.
Were you on the face of the mountain that didn't quite get the wind, or was it just not windy in general?
We were on the east side, so
everything goes.
I noticed the last time you were there, it comes in as swells since you're so high up on the mountain. You're like at the beginning of all the wind or something. I don't know. but it was just like still. So
That's awesome.
didn't have to contend with it this time, and
Just nice and sunny too.
sunny, blue
Was
sky.
it like 60 degrees or
It was
mid-50s?
65, 70.
Ooh, at 72 feet of elevation.
It's late April here, folks. Yeah,
Now, is that above sea level or is that above
it's above sea level.
the base of the mountain?
It's sea level, and then we drove up to as far as we could go until we hit the gate, and that was 9180. So we were way up there.
Jeez.
Had lunch, found some snow, did a couple different things. Yeah,
Oh. Still snowy up there.
it was icy patches, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call it snow, but it is.
Throw
So
a couple ice balls at each other.
So it's April, yeah. So there'll be patches of snow on the mountain in May. Definitely.
Yeah, I know there's still a lot. There's usually still a lot of snow on not a lot, but Mount Lemon normally holds snow pretty good until like May.
It's true. Mount Graham is taller than Mount Lemon, though. Mount Graham is over 10,000 feet.
Is it the tallest? Is it the tallest mountain in Arizona?
No, that mountain in Flagstaff.
Oh, where they got the bowl.
I think it's Mount Humphrey.
Mount Humphrey.
And that sucker's like 12,000 feet, I think.
12,000. That's a long ways.
But I can look it up because I don't know.
How many feet are in a mile? 3,000 something.
It is, I thought 3,400 feet or something. It's, well,
So
it's 1320 to a quarter. It's 5,400 feet to a mile.
5,400 feet to a mile.
Yeah.
So it's 2 miles up in the air. That's pretty. That's
Dang.
pretty. That's a long ways.
It is a long
It's a long way to the top if you're gonna hike a mountain.
So yeah, it's saying 12,637 feet.
And that's if you go
Humphrey's
straight
Peak.
up. And when you go up a mountain, you can't go straight up all the time. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be rocks in the way. It's going to be treacherous climbing. So in reality, it's not 2 miles.
You know what? I actually have a story about Arizona's tallest mountain.
Yes.
Many years ago, Brooke and I did a climb for cancer, and they were like, "Oh, Outback Steak House is catering at the top." And so we started at the bottom and we hiked, and it took like a while. I forgot how long. And so I was tired when I got to the top. I was tired. I thought I was going to get a big, juicy steak. It was a Caesar salad. And it was small, and it did not feed me, and I was very let down. Think of my disappointment when I think I'm getting a steak at the end of this giant climb up this mountain. And it was a Caesar salad.
I'll show you what a salad is.
Oh,
You're about to get a
man.
knuckle salad.
I was like delirious and everything. Like, oh man, I'm so hungry.
Oh,
So, yeah.
awesome. 200 calories. I love it.
I would do it again.
Croutons.
It was a lot of fun.
You're just like, I need more croutons.
Yes, give me another crouton packet. Yes.
Just give you
Can I
the
borrow
whole
your salad
crouton-
packet? Yeah.
The whole bag? Yes. The whole bag. The
Oh,
bag of croutons, please.
I was pretty shocked. I was like, wow. I should have
I'd be
expected,
pissed.
I guess. I don't know.
You're like expecting sirloin or T-bone.
I was
or
expecting a
filet
juicy
mignon.
piece of beef, baby. Let's go. No, it
I
was
mean,
a
even if they brought
measly, warm salad.
Even if they brought out the Safeway ugly steaks, I'd still be amped.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll look it up after how long the hike is, but
Some ugly
Oh.
steaks with Italian dressing poured on it. Mm.
you're not going to 12,000 feet. You're stopping like at the lodge area, which is like 11,000 or whatever. 10.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still a
up there.
long ways.
You're winded.
Still a
No
long way.
oxygen.
Yeah, no oxygen.
And they actually, Flagstaff's known for their high altitude training. People go there, acclimate to it, and then go back to a lower elevation.
Well, isn't Flagstaff in general already pretty high in elevation?
Oh yeah.
So then you add the mountain to it. Even
The whole,
higher.
yeah. The whole area is high, man.
High. Well, they are. That area is super.
You've been to Flagstaff lately?
You ever looked at people
Yeah,
walking around
bro.
Flagstaff? The people wearing camo for unironic reasons. So that's all I could find.
Plenty of brew houses.
There are. I bet you plenty of brew houses and vape shops.
Yeah. Dispensaries.
Yep. That's like a Sedona too.
Oh yeah, Sedona's always fun.
Sedona and their crystals. Those are the crunchy. Those are the crunchy hippies.
Oh, and then the portals and the spheres.
Mm-hmm. Spheres.
I've done some camping outside of Sedona, up in the rim there. That's real nice. I call it the oxygen factory.
Oh yeah,
it's where all the oxygen's produced.
Oh.
It's all just pine trees.
This is a nice place to go. It's very beautiful. The Red Rock there is awesome. A lot of pictures to be taken if you ever go there.
Mm. Yeah, Red Rock's pretty cool.
Pictures to be taken. It is hiker friendly, bike friendly. You can go on peak Jeep tours.
Yeah, you can go over the hill.
Stuff.
You can go over the hill to Jerome, old mining town, side of a hill.
Yeah, it's a ghost town is what it's called. There's supposed to be ghosts in some of those buildings. Oh, there's a hotel that is supposed to be haunted.
Plenty of haunted places in Arizona, that's for sure. Like that hotel, no one has helped us in that venture, but
well, we didn't give them a place to send money.
True. I heard nothing, but I think it might have been slightly too ambitious.
I feel like we need to get some what was it? The Little Rascals, when they have like that sideshow at the county fair.
Okay.
Like, come in, $5 and see the bearded lady.
You're talking, yeah. We need to get creative.
We need your money.
We need your money.
Your money. It's just this kid. I forget what he was
that was like
eating.
my favorite. That was one of my favorites growing up for sure.
Such a good movie. Dear Darla, I hate your guts. You are the scum beneath my toes.
I always liked that little clubhouse. It was like so legit.
It was sick. I wish I had a clubhouse when I was a kid.
We kind of had one. It was in this tree, in this nursery, and we're pretty sure this homeless dude would live in it every once in a while. Because things would be moved around. We'd come back and things would be different. And then one day the nursery dude caught us. We were running. I remember people jumping over fences, getting caught, their pants getting hung up, hanging from it.
He was probably thinking, "Hey, come back, you guys."
Classic scene. Yeah.
Hey, you guys can play.
No.
Oh, he was.
We were all
throwing rocks at you.
Yeah, throwing rocks at each other, probably. So that's part of the problem.
Accidentally hitting a couple of his pots.
Yeah, like the tractor would run by, we'd be throwing rocks, in between the rows and stuff, running from them. Who knows?
No good, up to no good. A bunch of rebel rousers.
Rebel rousers running through the nursery. Get out of here!
Bunch of rebel rousers.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, cheer.
We brought all the tools we would need, and then that guy showed up. Man, I don't even know what I lost. I lost a glove. I lost, probably a screwdriver. I had a whole tool bag. Scrambling. Load it up. Let's go.
No time to waste.
Yeah.
Take what you can. Leave behind. Just leave it behind.
Yeah, I would totally have a treehouse, but my tree's not big enough yet. And it also has mistletoe in it, so it's condemned.
Oh no. What's mistletoe got to do with it?
Well, it's infected, so it's just going to die eventually. Way before it's time.
Oh, the tree? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know anything about mistletoe.
It's getting more and more knots in it, and so it's like a parasite, and it'll eventually dehydrate the tree and then self-suffocate, and the tree will just die altogether. So
means to an end.
It's self-defeating though, right? Because it kills the host.
That's what parasites are.
Yeah.
But the thing is, where's the mistletoe gonna go after that tree?
Next one. It's already long gone, because it's been in the tree for who knows how many years now.
Oh, so it's already pollinated to the next one.
It's still pumping it out to the next tree.
That's why we should eradicate bees.
Bees and trees. Get rid of them all.
We're no bees and mistletoes.
But I think the problem's the tree, right? Because it likes the tree, not the mistletoe. Got to get rid of the tree to get rid of the mistletoe. Just do it. No shade for the bees. I like
Chop it at the base. Yeah.
What do bees do other than just sting people and get in Yogi Bear's face?
For real though. Hey, boo boo. Let's get some pig in the baskets. Let's get the basket number 2000. Hey, boo boo. Let's go talk to Ranger Rick
exactly,
and see if we can take some picnic baskets. I almost got it. I almost nailed it. Lost it there at the end. Hey, boo boo. You ever watch the new the one with Dan Aykroyd and Justin Timberlake? Yogi Bear movie. Pretty good.
I could not say.
Dan Aykroyd is Yogi Bear, and Justin Timberlake is Boo Boo.
I will have to look into it.
It's actually a pretty good movie. I like it. It's like a live action. It's like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie. So it's part cartoon, I think.
That's
part
what I was thinking.
Part real life. Yeah.
That's what I had in my mind.
Yeah. It was pretty neat. That's also a really good movie that I haven't watched in a long time is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's a classic.
Man, we just watched what is it? That toaster movie? The cartoon one?
Little Toaster?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's really good.
Is it My Little Toaster? Or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
Little Toaster? I forget what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's Little Toaster something. I
Yeah.
think it's My Little Toaster. Huh.
Yeah. I like to watch those classics every once in a while with the kids.
Yeah, Julia's been going on a Disney binge with Emma.
Nice.
When she's home with Emma, she'll put on some Disney, and it kind of keeps Emma entertained. It's cartoons, man. Cartoons, bright colors. Music.
That's right. You gotta just overload them with the sensory stuff, right? Because they gotta handle it. They're learning.
Their face.
They learn every day.
Yeah. Dude, she's learning so fast. She's rolling over with ease.
Oh,
she's just learning how to tuck and roll. Yeah, so now when I'm changing her, I gotta put one hand on her to keep her from rolling off the counter.
Yeah, don't you like that? How like it just like it's so incremental, but it is like more difficult and like, but it's just enough that you can handle each time.
She's so fast.
You just start moving with it.
She's just like, she just like tucks her knees in and like, I'm like, how'd you learn that? That was so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty soon she's gonna be crawling all around and then running around. So
Yeah.
Better believe it, buddy.
She's got some strong legs already.
You got one of those bouncy things?
No, I've actually heard that those
different
are bad.
things.
Yeah, I've heard that those are bad. That because you got to make sure that they're flat-footed. When they bounce, because if they're constantly on their tippy toes, then it shortens their Achilles. And it causes developmental issues in their calves and their Achilles tendon. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna want calves.
There's a whole thing. Everything is bad when you look too far into it.
It's the law of averages.
It's like every toy is like, oh, this and that. There's like 3 cons against it, and I'm like, meh.
Sometimes when I'm confronted with that, I just go back to like monkey status. What did your grandparents do that worked? Some things work, some things didn't. So
I was probably in one of them bouncers.
Yeah, Well, like you
It's
say,
probably
I
in
have
the-
heard that
in
those
the-
aren't the best. So who knows?
Yeah.
There's other
Oh.
ways to keep your kid entertained.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
what
we
it's all
got-
about. It's just
we got
keeping them
this- we got-
hostage.
We got this water mat that you can hit with your hands. And the
Yeah.
water's inside of it, so the little styrofoam, not the styrofoam, but the little there's like stars,
It's got some
smiley
shapes.
faces, and some shapes in there bouncing around. They just kind of float and move around.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
neat.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sometimes I smack it because it entertains me.
It's getting your neurons going.
I'm like pop 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 pop. I don't know. I think I probably find it more fun than she does.
Yeah. She sees you doing it, then wants to do it.
Yeah, she's like, boom. I'm like, what it is?
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
don't you
killer.
love that explosive power when they're like, ah, poof.
She's like, boom. And I'm like, all right, you're gonna pop it.
All right, we gotta
Give
fight
it a
her,
few more
baby.
months
Let's
and
go.
She's gonna start punching it. She's gonna ground and pound. Start doing some jujitsu on it.
Okay, we got a fighter on our hands.
Yeah. A real rabble rouser.
Yeah, from birth.
Right on, dude. All right. Well,
I like
you want to
that.
go to your. Do we want to move on to your study?
Yes, this was something I was going to talk about a couple weeks ago, but just something I found interesting because it is a theory that I've long held that stress is no good, and it causes a lot of bad things in your body. And there is a lot of information out there that links stress to cancer and exacerbating it. So, this study published in Cancer Cell said the size of mammary tumors approximately doubled in the rate of metastasis to the lungs increased between 2- and 4-fold compared with control mice not exposed to stress. So, stress is bad. So, we really have to work hard on managing how we deal with it because it clouds a lot of things. I saw this other video, and I don't know if it was true or not, but it was talking about mice on a highly processed American diet versus a clean diet out of things that aren't processed. And so they put them in this bucket of water, and the mouse with, I think it was a rat actually, but either way, the rat with the American diet was in a panic in this bucket, right? It could not find its way out. It just kept searching the side of the walls. And the other rat they put in there, and it just swam to the middle where the little ledge was, and it just stood there to get out. So I don't know. I don't know if that's real or not. It was like a 5-second video. So
yeah, that's an interesting study.
Those are kind of unrelated with, those are kind of two separate topics, honestly. But yeah, so it's essentially preparing the body for cancer. So
Right.
we have this other diagram that I
definitely-
found.
When you're
You can keep
stressing
going.
yourself, when you're stressing yourself out constantly, you're not. And also, if you're not getting enough sleep, which has been my problem for years, is not getting enough sleep. It increases. I don't know. It increases my anxiety levels when I don't get enough sleep.
Yeah. So sleep is right up there with diet, right? And exercise. Like it's the third pillar that's often overlooked. And I saw a study. Well, I didn't see a study. I saw this video, and it was talking about the difference in the circadian rhythms not based upon the light. It's based upon the amount of dark. And so it just kind of made me think about it differently. I don't know.
Like if you were to make your room darker, or are you talking about just it being dark outside?
It's just the way the body bases off is not the amount of light, it's the amount of dark. And I forgot how they figured out. Oh, I was watching this video on time from like 1962, and it was explaining all about time through history. And, I don't know, it was pretty interesting.
Okay.
I should share it too with you sometime.
Yeah.
It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're talking about dark, but so are they saying that like maybe is it circadian rhythm? How do you pronounce it? How do you even spell it?
I think it's with
Yeah.
a C.
I'm just gonna say it, and I don't care if I'm wrong or right on how I say it. Circadian rhythm. I haven't seen it spelled out in ages, so we're just gonna go with that.
I got an idea
Now
here.
with the summertime, you get less darkness. So is that good or bad? Because I feel like a lot of people get seasonal depression in the wintertime because it's darker
That's true. Yeah.
earlier in the day. And
Um,
also cloud coverage is more
they say that's the vitamin D
frequent.
deficiency, right?
There you go.
From the sun.
So
From the
it's
light
kind of
color.
like it's almost kind of like a catch 22. You just need to keep your vitamin D up and get some sleep,
The sleep has got to be recuperative. Yeah.
which is actually what the doctor has prescribed me because I got my blood test done, some blood work done a couple weeks ago, and the doctor prescribed me some vitamin D. So I've been on that
Nice. Yeah.
daily regimen of that, just 2 tablets a day, whatever it comes out to, 40 milligrams. I think they're 20 and 40, so it's 40. I think it's 40 milligrams of
Perfect.
vitamin D a day. I'm taking my creatine. I'm taking my fish oils. Tonga Ali for free testosterone. So you already have it. You have stored free testosterone. It helps release it, I believe, if I read everything and remember everything correctly. I'm sorry. Tonga Ali is the supplement. So what else?
Last time I was on something like that, it was kind of making me crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the supplements I'm on. So, and then protein bars throughout the day.
I am on the Melaleuca Wellness Oligos. I take a vitamin multi-pack twice a day. It's my second month of doing it, and it's been pretty good.
But I also found another thing: being on my phone too much, being on Instagram, being on Facebook, that dopamine drip that you keep getting. If you get away from your phone for a few hours, I feel great when I'm away from my phone for a few hours.
Recharged.
If I can put my phone in a different room and then just hang out with my daughter or Julia, or go outside, get a workout in without messing with my phone, I feel super. But then I come back and like during commercials of some sort of like watching baseball, during the commercials I'll be on my phone. Like any moment that I get a break, I'm in my phone. So I'm not really giving my mind a break from that dopamine drip.
I can see.
You know?
It could be a problem.
It's draining.
Yeah, right? So it's like leaching your energy that you already don't really have sometimes.
No, I feel like it makes me procrastinate. I don't want to get up. I feel like I don't need to get up. What's the point of even doing?
You know what the good thing is, though, Scott?
Does that make sense?
You vocalize the problem. So the next time it happens, you're going to think about it faster. And then the next time it'll be faster. And the next time it won't even... You'll realize you'll be preventing it from starting eventually.
Yeah,
you're on the right path.
The key is if you want to do something, or you notice that you're sucked into your phone or whatever, and you need to do something, whether or not it's clean the garage, or the dishes got to be done, laundry's got to be done, or blankets got to get folded in the living room and put on the couch the way that you like it. Whatever it is, just get up and do it rather than being on your phone and just doom scrolling. Get out of that.
Yeah. Set a timer.
I'm mostly talking to myself when I say this because
Set a phone timer.
I'm getting. Yeah, I have that on Facebook and Instagram now. It's 15-minute timers for the day.
Yeah, it helps remind you, like, wow, it's been 15 minutes. I need to do something else.
Yeah, and then I'll go ignore until next time, and then when I get on, I get another like 15 minutes for the rest of the day or whatever. But
yeah,
usually I just ignore it, and then I can be on it for the rest of the day. But
don't ever allow yourself to get acclimated to pushing that button.
Yeah, getting back to bring it back down.
Yeah,
I mean, there's more productive stuff to do.
I was just gonna say, there's plenty of things that you want to be doing, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that I could be researching for this podcast for future episodes. We can do that. I can do that. Some interesting topics that not a lot of people talk about, maybe.
That's what I like.
And sometimes when I'm driving, and whether or not I'm listening to another podcast or just listening to music, you kind of just get the free flow of ideas when you just calm down.
It's like shower thoughts.
Exactly. It is like shower thoughts. I love shower thoughts.
I
love shower thoughts.
Shower debates with the man that's not in there.
the person that you expect to have a debate with that you never really do. Yeah. That conversation never comes to fruition, or it's a conversation that you had in the past and you're like, oh man, I could have thrown this
out. It's your second trial run. You're like, I'm getting it this time, baby.
Bang, 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 bang. There's no rebuttal to this.
I knew it. I totally had it.
Let's go. I totally won that battle. No, it's like 2 days later, dude. You didn't win shit.
And so what you do is you just call it your after action report, and it's a learning lesson.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna call our outros, after action review. I think that's what we should call it.
After
action review.
That's true.
Or we can.
It's hard to get off because I'm like, well, there's still more things to talk about. It's been like,
or we could say,
a couple days.
The sunset review, because at the beginning, the rooster calls, wakes you up. That. At the end of the episode, sun's going down, rooster's going to sleep.
The sunset review journal.
Sunset review journal. Some SRJs.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole separate channel here going soon, just talking about the sunset review.
I'm just gonna have another channel talking about roosters. Roosters and raccoons. Raccoons is now my favorite animal. I don't know why.
Okay, you know some facts about them?
No.
Yeah, because I was just saying, like, I really don't know any facts about.
Well, I was actually having a free flow of ideas about
roosters,
chickens earlier today. I was gonna start coming up with chicken facts.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Chicken facts. I do only buy the organic eggs from the grocery store now because they are markedly different than all the other eggs.
All right. Here's a weird chicken fact.
Let's hear it.
If all the chickens on Earth were evenly distributed among all the people on Earth, each person would have at least 3 chickens.
Dude, we're all eating good in one night.
Wow.
So that's like 20 billion chickens.
That's pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. The chicken is the first bird to have its genome sequenced, allowing poultry breeders to more readily identify the most productive strains. So, like,
wonder what year that was.
Yeah, I don't know. It has a link to it.
Got their funny chickens. See, man, everything's got to be messed with. Everything's got to be, tinkered with.
You can teach a chicken its name.
How would it know? What do you mean? So it would know?
It recognizes its own name and also knows the names of the other chickens in its flock. So if you name the other chickens, it realizes that it's not Brett.
You don't
That's
name
Tony.
No. You don't name your animals, not farm animals.
Not if you eat them.
Not if you eat them.
Well, chickens. If you buy the chickens for eggs, you're not eating the chickens that lay the eggs.
You will eventually.
They're what when they?
I think. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if you end up eating the chicken after it's lived its life.
Does it get all? What do they say? Rough or whatever. I don't know. Just too aged.
Right.
What's that word? I don't know. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
I said it earlier today. I said the word earlier today too, or yesterday.
Chicken. It's a chicken. It's
atrophied.
Chicken.
You talking about atrophication?
Pollo.
A chicken's vocabulary includes at least 30 words, and more than likely several others that have yet to be identified. 30 words, people. 30 words.
I wonder what 30 words they are.
That's more than this many.
That's a lot more.
Yeah. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count, so therefore I can't count to it. Oh, fun fact. They are the closest living relative to a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I feel like I knew that.
No, see, then I saw. What did I see? Someone.
I'll leave this up because we're on 7, right? We said 5. We skipped one.
Okay.
Their color vision is better than humans, encompassing not only the red, blue, and the green wavelengths we can see, but also ultraviolet wavelengths we can't see.
Yeah, I wonder how that plays into like building a picture in your mind. You know?
No idea. I can only imagine it's like tripping on acid or shrooms. I haven't done either, but it's got to be like Horton Hears a Who. You watch that movie? Horton Hears a Who?
Yeah, in Iraq.
When the colors and
on the Triple C, actually, yeah.
We did watch that in Iraq, and Maynard was having a time. Dude, that's so funny. Anyways, I digress.
A song was.
What happens in Iraq stays in Iraq, right?
Yeah.
So
different zip code.
Yeah, I ended up getting called on a mission that night. I had to leave because there was a vehicle that lost power steering outside of the gate, so we had to tow it back in.
Probably an O-ring or something stupid.
Yeah, I forget if it was leaking or not. We didn't really look because I went out there with Thomas, which was odd that I went out there with Thomas. But I went out there with Thomas.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Hotel 8 certified, or I know I didn't go to Hotel 8 school, but kind of he was the welder. He wasn't a mechanic.
He knew about it.
So, yeah, he did. He was pretty cool. That was actually a really cool mission with him because we just drove 1 mile outside the gate and then back in. And then I had to somehow pull in the Hemet and that PLS, that Hemet PLS in through the barriers. Oh, dude, I had like this much clearance. I had this much clearance on each side. Maybe it was this much clearance, but it felt like that much clearance.
I always just told myself my vehicle's bigger. I'm just gonna drag it.
Nope, I was making these wide. I was like, wow. Like 2 miles an hour.
Nice.
I made it without scratching the truck.
Yeah, I was driving the Hemet Fueler, and I got back to Loyalty, and they changed the entrance to it, and it was way tighter. I remember being a pain.
Oh, super tight. The one at Loyalty?
I was like, get me in here. I'm driving this big old bomb.
That was tight. And I think this was towards the end of the deployment because, well, no, this was still like I think we had 3 months left, at least 3 months left. because we were still on that other side of the building. You know, when we had both sides of the building?
Yeah.
And then when 82nd came, we went to the one side. So we were still on that one side with the loft that we made and all that stuff. So it was before the integration of 82nd Airborne.
I can't remember when I showed up there in my
they got there a
coveralls.
month before we left. A month.
Nice.
Yeah, I find it crazy that you can transfer stuff within a month. Because none of the contact truck had so much stuff missing out of it.
Yeah, well, when we showed up, it was even worse, because we took over from
It was bad.
From a mechanized unit, and they were like, well, we have a whole bunch of stuff you don't need to use, so here it is anyways.
Yeah. Well, all of the Humvees they'd never used, so they had been sitting for over a year, just in a lot.
They were rough.
In the desert. Just boiling, just getting beat up by the sun. No cover, no nothing. Just getting destroyed. So all the hoses, all the radiators, all the alternators, everything had to get replaced. Batteries replaced.
A lot of maintenance.
Yeah, anything coolant related and rubber related.
A lot of fuel pumps.
A lot of fuel pumps, a lot of voltage regulators. I know we were going through like 3 a day. 3 voltage regulators a day. Which they probably weren't even voltage regulators. It was probably just batteries dying or alternators going.
There was a lot of stuff run off those batteries. Cooked.
Oh, the Hawkers are nice. The gel batteries, I really like those. The deep, the gel. Hawkers but they're so expensive.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, remember we had a battery, right? Loaded it all up in the truck. It ain't doing nothing. It's a brand new battery. Oh, there's nothing in it. You got to put some water in it. So someone put water in it, but then didn't realize you had to put the acid in. You can't just add water. So now we just had a water-filled battery. Had to start over. Yeah,
that's a nice paperweight. We got to pour it out.
And I was like, man, this has got to be a better way. Just dumping, straight acid all over the place. Like you say, give me some gels.
So while we're talking about Iraq, we're getting pretty close to an anniversary from 15 years ago. 16 years ago. 16 years ago.
It's pretty good, man.
April 28th, if you want to bring that up.
Yep. On April 28th, 2008, at FOB Loyalty, we were attacked viciously by a vehicle-borne rocket-assisted mortar device, I guess you would say. And we lost three good men that day. Mr. Sergeant Mark Stone, Sergeant Marcus Mathis, and a PFC from another unit that was there, Adam Marion. And so usually I like to take the day off from work and just kind of think about it, think about what we have and
you were
what we could have lost. So
you were at the front gate that day.
Yeah, I was in the search pit. So
yeah, so
pretty crazy.
That's a lot. I mean, you got to see it in live action, so it was.
Yeah, it was not a good feeling at first. It was like, first of all, it was loud.
Yeah.
Deafening loud, and it's like just a loud scream. And it was like, what the? And then it was just bombs are exploding. One of the Iraqis that was in the search pit grabbed me, was using me as a shield. Like I had to shove him off. And then it was like, I looked around and I was like, shit, I'm the one that has to take action. Because people were like, what's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
And so there really wasn't much to do other than like someone came around the corner and I had to yell at him, you got to turn around.
Right.
And then this guy's running up to me like pointing. And I go around this barrier and I can see the truck is just on fire now.
Yeah.
And it was already over at that point.
Yeah.
The base is all on fire, smoke's going up there. It was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I remember seeing the video of that. They had that video was up for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
It might still be up.
Well, I
on
think I have it somewhere.
Live Leak or something. Yeah. So yeah, that it was like a mini truck, single cab with just a bed on the back.
Yep, filled with trash so that no one could see it. They,
Yeah.
I don't know. It seemed very well coordinated. It was
Yeah.
It was on the third day of a sandstorm, so they knew they had cover.
Yeah, I know.
They knew a convoy was waiting. It was messed up.
Another one of our guys got hit with shrapnel. I don't know if he wants to get named, so I'm not going to name him, but I know he ended up getting a Purple Heart from that. I think he got peppered in the leg.
Yeah, many people were hit in the motor park when
Yeah.
that was the brunt of the damage, right? So
Yeah.
you're just doing your normal duties, and half a helmet is now missing.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a Connex full of ammo, I think, that got hit. That was on fire for quite some time.
Took out the movie theater, so that was lame.
The Green Beans coffee shop that was in there, but yeah. But yeah, we'll have a 30. Do you want to do 30 seconds, minute?
Yeah, you do 30 seconds. We think and pray about the men that we've lost, and hopefully we can do something to prevent more people from being put in those scenarios.
Yeah, stop voting for the people that send us to war. You can do that. The idiots that we have in right now just keep perpetuating this nonsense, sending money to these countries, creating, giving money
indefinite
to
conflict
wars, sending us over there, boots on the ground. Just enough.
No one
enough.
wins.
Enough is enough. We are not the world's. We are not the world police. I know it seems like everything in the world right now is up in flames. Every country is having their own conflicts. Yemen has the Houthis and their government and whatnot. You got Israel and Palestine. You've got, what else we got going on? Ukraine and Russia.
There's lots of different things. Yeah, you got
you
have some military bases in Niger that are up for grabs now because the U.S. has abdicated its position in the world stage, and part of that is to give Africa back to China. And so there's actually a lot of Americans that are stuck in Niger right now because there's a no-fly zone; they can't leave. But no one's mentioned that on TV.
I knew something was going up with Niger. I was seeing a lot of it.
There's a lot of Americans who are stuck there right now. No one's said
Niger or Nigeria.
I'd have to double check that, but I think it's Niger.
Separate places. Okay. Anyways,
it's the bigger one. It's the bigger one.
I've been seeing a lot of memes about it.
Yeah, well, the facts are, the government there has voted to say that you've kicked out, and that time's long come and gone, and they're still there thinking they're going to run the base, I think, but
yeah,
they've now enforced a no-fly zone, so they can't leave, and I guess, are stuck. I don't know. There's no new information yet.
That sucks. Just like our how we got out of Afghanistan and just leaving people behind.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's do 30. Let's do 30 seconds for the men that we lost on April 28th, 2008. Love and miss you guys. They were always walking around with a smile on our face. Mathis and Stone, man, those were some of the most upbeat guys that I've ever met. They're easy to talk to. I know I only had a couple conversations with them, but they're super easy to talk to, super respectful when it came to working on their vehicles and doing their jobs. They were always up for the task when it came to doing the operator level maintenance for their trucks. So respect to them, respect to their families that they left behind. It is tough. So 30 seconds. Start so. Yeah, it's definitely a tough time of the year. I even, because the anniversary of me driving over that IED was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
April 10th was when I drove over that IED. So this month is tough. I think a big distraction for me is my dad's birthday is April 20th. So I really think about that almost the entire month, think about getting something for him and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's a big month for birthdays. My stepmom's birthday is in April. My stepsister's birthday is in April. So it keeps me from thinking about all that stuff. But yeah, I was looking at the pamphlet today that we got when we had to pay our respects to Mathis and Stone when they had to do the 21 gun salute. Surreal, man. It's surreal. When they do a roll call. If anybody's wondering what happens after you lose somebody in your unit, they do a roll call. They gather everybody up in a room or outside. They do a roll call. And when their names come up, they say their names 3 times. And you expect them to show up. And they don't. And then they do the 21 gun salute. And each time you get 7 guns, shoot 3 times, and each round or each blank hits you. Because it's like their names are being said again and again.
Yeah.
And again. So it's tough. It's really tough.
It didn't really seem real, and it was like all I could think was, they're going back early, like we're not together anymore.
Yeah, it seemed like a big fat joke, but it's like you gotta be kidding me! Like you're pranking me right now. You're pranking me.
I don't know. It's
One day
just like
see them,
it's just not a good feeling, to watch the bird fly away with the Red Cross, like
yeah.
And these people sending everyone not having to deal with that, and the ones who do are making money hand over fist, apparently.
Yeah.
So
the Dick Cheneys, the Pelosi's, Bushes,
Dan Crenshaws,
the Dan Crenshaws. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't share.
We got some memes.
Yeah, we do have some memes. So I'll.
You have you have one that's related
to Dan Crenshaw.
Oh no.
No, I can show it on my phone.
No.
I'll just put the. It's really funny though. The Dan Crenshaw one is hilarious. Yep, here it is. So how Dan Crenshaw reads the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, apparently. Well, that's how they all view it, right? Because we're all under indefinite surveillance now. Like, fuck these people, dude. And then they specifically exempt themselves time and again.
Yeah. So why do they get to?
So they can launder their money in peace,
not get spied on. And you got people. The guy that authored the TikTok ban, right? 2 weeks ago, he put in for more stock in Meta.
Yeah.
Into Facebook and Instagram. He put in for more stock into that by banning before he banned TikTok. So they're all in cahoots. They're all talking to each other.
It's all a scam. They don't know where $260 billion in Ukraine went. So I don't know. But your 601 that you made last year, we're going to need to know, sir.
Yeah, we're going to need that money that you sent to your grandma.
Sounds like we're enslaved.
Yeah.
We have no choice.
Yeah. All right. It is harvest time. We meme farm for you.
Yeah, Scott harvested these ones. I can't wait to see some of them.
I got all these today, so it's rapid fire. So my reaction when the trans woman raises his voice at me, you got some balls on you. Let me remove this banner.
Oh, yes.
You got some balls, my friend. That's always a good one.
Yeah.
The U.S. empire was collapsing all around us, and there I was memeing like a son of a bitch.
Somebody had to keep the history going.
Somebody has to bully politicians online, and that's going to be us. So, this is marginally funny. Is that butter? No, it's Stonehenge. I can't believe it's not butter. Ah,
I like it.
that's a wholesome meme. All right, Corey, do you get this?
Maybe after you remind me. I thought I did, but I don't want to.
What's the whoa Black Betty Bam-a-lam? But it's not Bam-a-lam. It's whoa Black Betty Panda Lamp.
Oh, okay.
Panda Lamp. Whoa,
I like it. I like pandas.
Pandas are pretty cool. I would
I don't know
like
how
to
people
have
come
them.
up with some of this stuff, but
I know.
it's always so like
Like who takes the picture and
yeah.
then memes it?
It all connected, you know. I don't know.
Never forget the legend
wow.
who did this during the height of the COVID lockdown lunacy.
And that is lunacy right there. All those police officers going there thinking they're gonna catch someone catching some sun.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Arrest the guy for being alone on a beach?
All those people in the photo going to get him, you're a clown. Like, come on, dude, what are you doing?
No, these are the true tyrants. You talk about people who are tyrants. I know they're officers. I know you say that they're doing their job, but it makes it worse. It makes that so much worse because these guys could actively say to their superior that this is unconstitutional and that they shouldn't be doing this. So it's almost worse. It is
worse. That is how tyranny gains a foothold and is allowed to propagate unabated.
Because the argument that I get a lot is that speeding, right? If you go 1 mile an hour above the speed limit, you can get pulled over and cited, but they don't do that. They have discretion. There's discretion in laws, right? So a lot of cops have certain discretions on the laws that they enforce. This is a law that they could have not enforced, or it wasn't even law.
I just want to know who is the victim here.
Exactly. So if you had 100 people on this beach, I don't know, doing that 6 feet nonsense that we had going on during COVID. You're outside. You're outside. People were getting sick.
The only next level you get after being outside is going underwater.
Yeah. Spreading it to the whales and to the sharks and to the dolphins. To the jellyfish. The jellyfish were getting COVID.
Go climbing your vacuum tube. I don't know.
Oh, it really grinds my gears. Anyways,
sucks to be that pumpkin.
The meme pages that are more credible as a news source.
And oftentimes they have people on the ground. Like, because I watch this guy, I watch German in Venice, and he's on the ground. And so the things he reports it is fact based, and it's from the source.
Well, yeah, you're getting really good. Now, you do have to take some of it with a grain of salt if you don't really know the outlet, but sometimes you're getting the truth rather than this watered down nonsense, this narrative that Fox News puts out, that CNBC puts out, or MSNBC, or whoever.
It's all carefully coordinated propaganda, in my opinion.
It's all to push a certain agenda no matter what. So they're leaving out certain truths. They might be saying the whole truth. They might be saying some truth, but they're leaving out other stuff that kind of changes the whole picture of it. You know?
They do omit plenty of facts.
It's like that one picture of the guy, the silhouette of the guy stabbing another guy, and it's actually the guy's foot. It's the guy's foot trying to run away from the other guy or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that looks like a stabbing rather than getting away. And
that's one of the best portrayals for sure.
Yeah, who's the victim here? But you're leaving out part of the truth, and that really changes the aspect of the aspect of it all. This is a Biden meme. So he said his uncle Bosie has died of cannibalism. So I guess in World War II or Vietnam, I can't remember.
I thought it was World War I, honestly.
Was it World War One? So his uncle. I
looked it up, and I'm pretty sure Uncle Bosie was an old. You think Biden's old? Uncle Bosie was from another century.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1800. Dude, that's wild. We're two generations away from.
Oh, dude, he's just like you and me, man.
That dude is not like us. Dude is on another level. Stupid.
Man. I don't even think my great grandma is that old. As old as his uncle.
No. But anyways, I guess his plane. So his plane did not get shot down. He said that the plane got shot down, but it actually just lost power because one of the guys, the engines failed. One of the guys actually survived it. So 3 out of 4 people in the plane actually survived, or 1 out of 3. It's one person survived. So the guy that survived ended up telling the story, and they didn't die from cannibalism. And that's kind of what Biden was portraying. He's like, yeah, my uncle got shot down, the plane fell, and there were cannibals on the island. He didn't necessarily say that they were eaten, but it was inferred. So
he's just kind of like Pinocchio. He just keeps exaggerating everything.
I just don't understand. People talk about Trump lying and making up stuff and his hubris or whatever. Biden has the hugest hubris that I know.
We're dealing with a gentleman with very advanced mental issues from aging. That's aging. Yeah. He's got Alzheimer's and dementia. That's what happens. My grandfather had Alzheimer's, and those are the hallmarks. He lashes out. He's in a speech, and then he gets argumentative with himself. He's having a lot of trouble, and the drug cocktail's wearing out.
Yeah,
that's simple.
Well, even when he was in his 40s, like in the 80s and 90s, he was making stuff up on how he was
top of his class and stuff.
Top of his class when he wasn't. You can tell.
It's been a chronic issue from the beginning, and all of his time has been in government. So he's just done nothing. Yeah. I don't know. He's just been a big problem, in my opinion.
He's a giant leech on society, is what he is. He's done nothing but vote for wars.
Bro, there's a reason there's a war in Ukraine, and that's to protect all the money laundering that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they were scared of the phone call to Zelensky.
Well, now they're
pretty obvious.
They're funneling so much money in there that they're like, all right, well, look at the books.
We're never seeing any of that come back.
No, it'll be a documentary 30, 40 years from now. When nobody cares.
It'll be like all those COVID funds. There's like $600 billion in COVID funds. They don't know where it went because it was all scammed out.
Yeah.
It's by design.
Well, if you had COVID, if you died of cancer, if you died of blunt force trauma and you had COVID, you died of COVID.
Yeah, that was I think that was a hospital thing.
And then you got funding. You got additional funding because the person had COVID. So we got one more meme. What's this? Oh, Bud Light bobbers for fishing 3-pack, $25. I saw that and I wanted to share that with the people.
I like that.
Bush Light bobbers. Now the only thing I would suggest is get some like glow in the dark paint and painting the cap so then you can bob at night.
Okay. I have not been fishing in a long time. It's been a while.
I haven't either. I haven't fished in like over a year, so I need to get back out there.
Yeah, this is the year to do it, right?
Yeah.
What else we got? We got any more?
Nope, that's it. That's all the memes.
That's pretty good.
That is the memes. So, do we want to recap this episode?
I'm not sure where to start.
Yeah, what did we start talking with?
It was like a slow intro. I don't know. We just went off.
We just kind of so there was some ramblings of us just talking, shooting the stuff for probably a good half hour. And then we kind of went into talking about stress, we really didn't go into, we kind of went into how you can kind of sort of alleviate some of the modern stresses that we have in this day and age, right? We have social media at our fingertips. So you got this constant, this thing that gives you constant anxiety of notifications, right? So turn the notifications off on your apps. That helps. I don't have any of my notifications on except for, I'm trying to think of like what notifications I have up. I think YouTube, I have notifications like when people comment or stuff on our channel just so that I can interact a little bit better. But like Instagram, Facebook, I don't have any notifications.
There's no need. Just check it when you check it, right?
Yeah, I'm on it so much that if you send me something, I'm probably already on my phone. So I'm trying to get away from that though. And text messages, of course, I get notifications.
Fine balance, right? It's hard to be a creator and then not be on it, right? So it's finding a balance between the two.
I'm trying to reduce it to where that I find one thing to put on the channel a day, like whether it's a meme or I'm sharing somebody else's meme or somebody's page or a friend's business or something positive for the day. So 1 to 2 things a day I'm trying to share on Facebook and share on Instagram in the stories. But Instagram stories are mostly just memes that I find funny, that are easy to just boom, share the story. So, but
that's right.
The amount of time that I'm spending on Facebook and Instagram, I could be making reels and some really cool stuff, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doom scrolling. So I might get more creative here in the future.
Hey, and that's what I said earlier, right? Because we've talked about it. You've spoken it into the world, and it is the first step to manifesting it, right?
Yeah.
Manifesting your creative side instead of living someone else's creation, which is fine. There's plenty of great things to see and absorb, but you also have to, put a little out, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got to remember that you got a brain. And you just
it's fun to create things. Just see it as art.
Yeah. Give yourself some time and start forming that picture. You start painting in your head.
I would say we have to try and link back to when we were young and what did we used to really find enjoyment in. Getting on a bike. That's why I bought a new bike earlier this year. Yeah. So I could get back out and do that.
Yeah, go outside, play in your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a ball against the wall. I don't know.
So we did get this thing called it was called Cosmic Kick the Can, and I used to play Kick the Can all the time as a kid, and it was really fun. I forgot how much fun it was just playing Kick the Can. It's been like 20 years. I don't really know. So grab a ball, go outside, see the fresh air. See the birds, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy a chemtrail or two.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how that is no longer a secret too.
It just overnight. It's now just 30 states. 20 states have official programs.
Oh no! The one thing that I like now is the cloud seeding, and how that's not a conspiracy anymore either. The cloud.
Seeding. Why? It's because the word finally got out that they've been doing it since the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
It's been a thing since the Dust Bowl. They've been shooting stuff into the clouds. So.
That's kind of something I wanted to talk about. I've been following this Instagram page since today, and it said when you start, it's a big rabbit hole. It's a giant rabbit hole, and it all starts in 1913, right? What was created in 1913?
Partially. Lots of things, namely the Federal Reserve.
Jekyll Island, right?
The infamous Jekyll Island meeting.
Yeah. So, oh man, you type in Jekyll Island, it doesn't even come up to.
It's going to show you the real island, and it's going to show you the movie, The Creature from Jekyll Island.
No, it shows you how to go on vacation there. Cool. So stupid.
We can do some research over the next.
Anyways, central
next
baking. Central baking. And, ever since World War I, World War II, what do they all have in common?
Big money.
The Rothschilds.
Big money, man. It's all about big money.
I'm going to leave chicken facts up for next episode. We'll speak more chicken facts. It's called the Cackle Hatchery. If you want to go there, don't go there. We'll give them to you.
Well, actually, you can go there. Tell them Tar and Feather sent you. So
yeah, you can buy stuff here.
Promo code Tar and Feather. It'll give you nothing, but
yeah, they got chickens for sale. They got yeast for sale. They got some bargains. You want some game birds, some bobwhite quail eggs?
Scott, question.
Ornamental pheasants?
Question. Before no. It's important.
An ornamental pheasant?
It's important.
What?
We were supposed to be running. It's been 2 weeks. I have not ran. Have you ran?
No, I haven't ran. No, this ankle's still recovering. I twisted my ankle pretty bad about 4 weeks ago, almost a month ago, I think.
Definitely don't want to run that.
So I twisted it really bad. I thought I dislocated it, to be fair. Oh. And so it was bruised up on that side, and it looked like half of a tennis ball was coming out of my ankle.
I did that in basic training.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
And
especially in basic.
Luckily, it was like the last ruck march. I stepped right on where the asphalt met the concrete. Yeah. And I was like, I don't even know how many miles in at that point. We were like towards the end, and I stepped, and my ankle rolled right on that transition. And I remember rolling, and I just carried my ruck and did a full loop, like circle roll in the middle of the street. And then just got up like nothing happened.
You did a combat roll?
Yeah, I did. Roll? It was a literal combat roll.
I bet
it was so messed up after that.
So cool.
I was tired.
Well, you probably looked really cool doing it. I mean, hardcore parkour. Am I right?
I don't want to do that much walking again. Sorry. I'm gonna get on the quad. I'm mechanized now.
Well, one of the drill sergeants stole my weapon. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but one of the drill sergeants stole my weapon because I had it behind my back and I didn't have my hand on it. So he came up behind me, took it, and then I didn't have my M16 for probably about 5 minutes, and then I realized I didn't have it. And one of the drill sergeants was walking around with it, and I said, I gotta talk to this guy.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, because they had like some tape that identified me or my platoon.
I think it was like platoon or squad or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, and it was the drill sergeant in what were you? Were you Alpha?
I can't remember.
I believe
I was all the way at the end.
Or
I don't think I was.
Which platoon were you in? Were you in 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I think I was 4 because I was at the end.
Okay, I think I was 2. We were the death dealers.
I have no idea.
Bulldogs or something?
I can't remember.
I think that's what we were in AIT. I think we were Bulldogs in AIT. I think that's why we barked a lot.
I just remember, I think it was Zaragoza or something. He was our platoon leader, and we were doing our first formation count. And drill sergeant gets to him, and he's like, 4th platoon, count off. And this guy goes, "We good, drill sergeant?" And gave him a thumbs up, dude. I died laughing. Here we are in formation, and this guy gives him a thumb up after seeing 3 other people salute. And he gave him a thumbs up and said, "We good." It was so funny.
Oh, man. Oh man, basic was a trip.
It was
Basic
pretty
was a
crazy.
trip. We had this one guy, Copeland. He couldn't keep pace in formation in marching.
Oh,
He couldn't go left, right, left, right, left, right. It was when left went down, his right went down. So he was constantly out of step and hitting
man.
and kicking the other guy in front of him.
All messed
Because
up.
when you're out of step in formation, you're hitting the other guy's ankle.
There ain't no
or the
room.
heel. There's no room. So man, Drill Sergeant Sanchez just ran up to him. He was about, I think Drill Sergeant Sanchez was like maybe 5'2" at most, and Copeland was like 6 foot. He throws his chest up into Copeland's chest, and he goes, "Why are you messing up my formation, Private?" I mean, this was like day 2 of DNC of doing marching. He's like, "You can't get this. You are back to the formation." Or he tried to hide him in the middle of the formation at the end of basic.
Yeah, because we were all competing with each other. Yeah, we had for the best.
He put him right in the middle so you couldn't see him all that well. But man, if one person's out of formation, it all looks like ass. So there's no getting away from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I twisted my ankle pretty good the other week. I was stepping off a ledge of concrete onto the ground. It was like maybe a foot, maybe 8 inches drop. And I went to go put my hand on a 4-foot fence, but I didn't quite get it because I wasn't looking right at it.
Threw everything
and then
off.
my ankle just boop, and I fell straight to the ground. Yeah.
Probably better than trying to save it.
And then I yelled like a baby, and then somebody came up to me asking me if I needed an ambulance. And I said, no.
Oh, no.
No.
You send that sucker right back.
I don't need a lifetime of debt today.
We're more like, get OSHA out of here, buddy.
Yeah,
no one's hurt. All ice, no doctors.
Yeah. Well, I did end up reporting it to my supervisor and making sure that it did get.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right, because it is pretty messed up, right?
Yeah, so just in case something happened to it, like the following weeks or whatever, it gets worse.
Did happen on the job.
Documentation on that. Yeah, it happened there. So,
yeah, that's right. Don't not get it.
Take your time when you're working. Take your time. Don't take anything for granted. Do your job safely.
That's a fact. In all my safety meetings I've ever done, is that it's usually rushing and being rushed and being impatient is what leads to some of those things.
This job wasn't really rushing it so much, but the wind was an issue, and it kept blowing my pig mats everywhere. So I was trying to
throw you off.
I was just grabbing them and trying to get my tools, like a tool or something, on them from blowing away. And in doing so, I went and stepped off the pad too fast and twisted my ankle.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Just gotta be more careful now and just trying to take it easy. I've been in a squat rack, but I did do 275 the other day for five sets of 5. Maybe I went more. I can't remember if I did more than. I may have done 8 reps.
Nice. Good.
But yeah. So
bumping it back up. There we go. Yeah.
The ankle can handle some weight on it going straight up and down, but not going sideways. I'm not up to sprinting or any
Don't push it.
Lateral movements.
Let it heal, buddy.
So, well, this was a fun episode. 90 minutes strong.
What? Already?
An hour and 36 minutes. This is going to be a long episode.
Sorry, guys. It just happens.
It's going to happen.
Like you're in our living room with us.
Yeah, get in our living room. Get in. I'm in my attic. He's in his garage. But get in our living room and hang out. Watch us on YouTube.
Put us on your living room. Have us on your friend's living room.
Put us on the big screen. Turn on the 5.0 Dolby surround sound. Is it 5.0 or is it
I think they got the
I don't know.
7.1s, the 7.2s, the 9.1s. I don't even know anymore.
Put us on your 4K TV, even though we're not in 4K.
Not yet.
Yeah, put us in your ears. Listen to us. If you got a long drive, just have YouTube play in the background of your phone. Don't watch us while you drive. We want you to be safe. Get home sound.
What if it's a heads-up display?
Ooh, heads-up display. What do you mean heads-up display?
Like it's a digital display in your windscreen.
Oh no, don't do
and
that.
there we are.
Don't
giving
do
you
that.
the most sound driving advice. Go fast. Be free.
And furious. Be furious, but not fast. Be furious at your government, not us.
Be fear. Well, some of the onus lies on us in our inaction. So
It's true. That's true. I gotta start doing my research on the local government around here and figuring out some stuff, seeing if I need to,
yes,
get in
because the federal government may be lost, but your local government has a huge impact on
No.
your daily life.
You're right. Your township, your county, your neighborhood.
Those votes are a lot smaller. Your one vote does
you
make a
can-
difference when there's 20 people or 200 people.
Yeah. And if you're a reputable person, some people might change their mind off of your opinions.
Well, some people need to step up, right? Replace these people who aren't doing what
Oh, I mean, that's the perfect
people want to do.
Yeah. What's the approval rating for Congress right now? It's below 20%, right?
It's sometimes as low as 13 and 7%.
Right. And how many of them get reelected? Over
90.
Isn't that wild?
That tells me the problem's not them. It's us.
Well,
We're the ones that keep
is-
choosing us.
Well, the problem is the money and the candidates that get put in place. So
Yes, and we
really
can
don't
talk
have-
about that in another episode about the
Yes.
process of becoming elected, because it is very convoluted and it is difficult to get into the process under one of the big labels. It's nearly impossible unless you've been predestined for it.
Yeah. Unless you've been destined to it by the Rothschilds, you will not get put in place.
By the Goyim.
Yeah. All right. This has been another episode of Tar and Feather Podcast. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications.
We love you. We'll see you soon.
The outro. Looking for the outro. Boom.
And
That's the outro.
bye.
Bye.